Hi, my name is Keerthana. I'm a rising sophomore at Heritage High School in Frisco, Texas, and today I want to share some important findings from a study conducted by the Pediatric Trials Network, or PTN. The study focused on using advanced biological modeling to figure out the right dosages for two common pain medications, fentanyl and methadone, specifically for children with obesity. So this research was incredibly important because nearly 20% of children in the United States are classified as obese, and these children actually end up receiving medicines more frequently than children without obesity. And usually, pediatric medication doses are calculated based entirely on child's body weight, which means that kids with obesity often get higher doses. The problem is, we don't fully understand how obesity impacts the way a child's system processes these drugs. Both methadone and fentanyl are opioids commonly used to manage pain, but we haven't had enough data on how safe or effective they truly are in children. So this study was designed to change that by looking at how age, obesity status, and even genetics can play a role. So in order to figure this out, researchers tracked how the concentration of these medicines in the blood of the patients changed over time relative to the dose that was given. They analyzed this data from two previous network studies, looking at a group that included 52 children with obesity and 35 children without obesity, all between the ages of 2 and 18 years old. They allowed them to directly calculate and compare how the two groups processed the medications. This project successfully identified exactly how obesity alters the way a child's body breaks down these opioids. They discovered that when it comes to methadone, the optimal dose actually varies based on a specific gene the child carries. For fentanyl, doctors can optimize the dosage by looking closely at the child's age. These findings are a huge deal because they give doctors the insight they need to prescribe the right amount of medication, giving enough to relieve a child's pain while also keeping them safe from all of the harmful side effects. Even better, the specific methods the researchers used can now be applied to discover how other medications might be processed differently in children with obesity too. Pediatric research like this matters to me because as a high school student, I believe that every young patient deserves healthcare that's tailored perfectly to them and their body's needs. Children's bodies are constantly changing and growing, and they process things all in unique ways. Seeing how data and genetics can help doctors provide safer and more effective care is incredibly inspiring, and it shows just how important clinical trials are for protecting the health of children.